Okay, just did a little bit of warming up for it, but I'm actually about to go do the workout today. It's not actually, I've just done the warm up for it. But today I'm just gonna be playing a little bit of pickleball. I'm just gonna go get moving, get some blood flowing. And I kind of wanted to do, not specifically pickleball, but I wanted to focus on a more sport-based workout because I wanted to focus on energy signaling. So I wanted to do something where I felt like my reaction time, I needed a higher reaction time because that helps me personally think about the idea of your central nervous system transporting the signals from your brain to your body super quickly in order for you to react to something like pickleball, reacting to be able to hit the ball in time or to move quickly enough to have the reaction to have your muscles contract to move to wherever you need to get to the ball. So, to bring it back super simply, I'll just talk about how the central nervous system is going to be your brain and your spinal cord and all the nerves that travel from your brain to each and every muscle cell. And there's two sides to your nervous system. Oh, well, there's two types of nervous systems when you talk about it. It's your central and your peripheral. And your centrals, that brain and spinal cord, like I was talking about. The peripheral is going to be the somatic and automatic, but we didn't get too much into that. However, the important things we need to note is your SNS and your PNS, which is your sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. And those are two different things that are affected and affect other things very differently. So, if you've ever heard of the idea of fight or flight, like Dr. Hyde was talking to us in class, your fight or flight is, a moment of stress. Something happens typically in an instant and your body is, we need to react right now, and it's a survival instinct, right? That is from your SNS. So your sympathetic nervous system is essentially the part of your nervous system that sends what's called an EPSP, which we'll talk about in another video later, but it sends that excitatory signal that says, hey, you got to contract, something has to happen, action has to occur. That parasympathetic nervous system is where the term rest and digest comes from. And that parasympathetic nervous system is more responsible for those IPSP signals, which are typically going to be, they're not going to be no change, they're going to be a stop and contraction or a specific signal that says don't make anything occur. And that's going to be like right now I'm standing and walking around to film this video, but mostly my parasympathetic nervous system, when I'm standing still, even though I'm standing and some contraction is used, both the PNS and SNS are active, but it's very different than having an actual fight or flight situation here.